So when I made my Installation 01 video the other day, I noticed that a lot of people were upset the game was only on PC. And that got me thinking, are people afraid of getting into PC gaming, or are they just misinformed about the benefits of PC gaming and how easy, personal, and how much it will save you in the long run? So let's talk about it. So first off, there seems to be this common misconception that you have to spend thousands of dollars to have a good gaming PC. This is beyond untrue. Do me a favor right now, go and open another tab and search on YouTube, Console Killer PC. It's okay, I'll wait. Now look at all the different budgets that they give you. I see $500, $375, $600, $400. There are so many different builds you can go for, and that is an amazing thing. The truth is that any of these will wipe the floor with the current gen consoles, and that is where it comes down to being personal. You can make your PC whatever you want. You can make it work with any budget you want. It's all up to you. And with parts getting cheaper and cheaper by the day, you can make a great build with any budget. You have the option to decide what goes into your PC. Where with consoles, you just have to deal with what Microsoft or Sony gives you. That is why PC is very consumer friendly, because they give you the option of choice. But gamer, I'm not going to be able to do ultra settings on all those builds. Okay, first, any of these builds will give you higher graphical settings than any console will. And secondly, you can change and tweak every setting in PC games so you get the experience that you want. If you have a game that is 30 FPS on Xbox One or PS4, then you can tweak the settings on your PC so you can get a 60 FPS experience. And it will still run at a higher resolution and graphical settings than Xbox One or the PS4. Well, I don't know how to put a PC together, and I'm afraid I might break something or do something wrong. Well, don't worry, buddy, because there are a bunch of companies out there that you can have build your PC for you. Hell, there's a small family business that's right over the bridge in Portland, Oregon that will put it together for me if I bring them the parts. There are also some great online retailers that you can have make a custom build for you. You select what parts you want to have in the PC, and they will put it together for you and ship it safely to your front door. If there's any problems, they normally have great warranties, so if anything goes wrong, they have you covered. Now, it does cost more to do this, but that is the benefit of having a professional do it. You will have it done right, but there's nothing too hard about building a PC yourself. I've built 4 PCs and they have all turned out great. I've only had one time where I got a bad stick of RAM and had to have the company replace it. But the good thing is that they overnighted it to me and we were all good. The best thing I can recommend for someone doing their first build is to watch a build guide from either Linus Tech Tips or Jay's 2 Cents. They are what I watched whenever I was building my first PC. They take it slow, they walk you through each step, and if you miss something, you can always rewind the video and make sure you're doing it right. I will have links down in the description below if you're interested in checking out their channels and want to learn about building your own PC or watching a build guide. Now, this is the part about what you save in the long run. Yes, it's going to be more expensive in the beginning, but I want you to think about this. Let's say that you do a $500 or $600 build, and you now want to get some games on Steam to play. Well, you have so many options that it may take you a while to decide. There's always a section on Steam that has great deals, and usually whenever games come out, they come out at a discount. And also, just remember this, you see all those memes on YouTube whenever it comes summertime? That's because we are right around the corner from the best time of the year, the Steam Summer Sale.
Ready for for a miracle? Are you ready for a miracle?
Where hundreds of games are on sale and you can even pick some new releases for way cheaper than they normally would be. But, gamer, we have the used market. When it comes to console gaming, we can save money too. Well, that is true, little Jimmy, but here's the thing. You have to spend $60 a year to play Xbox Live or PlayStation Network with internet that you already pay for. Do you know why they make you do that? Because we've been doing it for years, and they are taking advantage of what has become the norm for console games, to the point where Nintendo has jumped into the sweet free money train and is now going to charge for online use with the Nintendo Switch later on this year. But they give us all the servers. Bullshit. That's a load of bullshit that has been proven to be a way to convince you when they raise the price of Xbox Live or PSN. The truth is, developers don't want to be using Microsoft servers. Hell, they don't even want to use Sony servers. They want to use their own servers. And with that $60 a year that you're spending, you could be getting so much more on PC. You could save that money for whenever a Steam sale happens and get multiple games. Or you could save it up for one brand new game, and just to let you know, some games cost less on Steam at launch than console games. But what about the... Shh. I was getting to that. The used market. Now, yes, this is something that console games do have, but really think about this. Do you really want to drive all that way to your nearest GameStop, go in there, look for the game you want, and if you do not see it, or you ask them and they don't have it, you have to drive to the next nearest store. And even then, it's most likely more expensive than getting it on Steam or any other PC marketplace. Then you have to drive all the way home and install it, even on console. Oh, and you have to remember, Xbox One and PS4 do not use the full amount of your bandwidth, so it's going to take longer than it would on PC. Now let's talk about getting a PC game. All you have to do is go on Steam or your preferred PC gaming marketplace and type in the name of the game. Hit the search and click the game, go down, make sure your specs are your PC can run it, pay, and then install. You're all good to go, all from the comfort of your own home. Hell, you may even find a game that you loved on the Xbox 360 and you can run even better on your PC. But wait, Xbox and PlayStation have that. They offer games that are last gen digitally. Yes, they do. But they are way overpriced for what they are. And also, sales are almost daily on Steam. You could go on Steam, find something awesome on sale that you have wanted for the longest time, but could not justify the price tag on the Xbox One or PS4. That's part of the saving of money on PC in the long run. Look, as a lot of you know out there, I play on both PC and console, but I prefer PC. The reason why I'm doing this video is not because I hate consoles, but because I want to help you, the consumer, with the options. Now, that's the thing. There's been this common misconception, like I mentioned, that PCs are hard to take care of, that you have to upgrade all the time, that they're too expensive. That's not true. That's not true at all. And the thing about it is personal. It's up to you to decide when you want to upgrade, how you want to optimize your games, and there are software out there that help you get the best experiences out of every game. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you have GeForce Experience, which gives you the option to optimize based off what your graphics card is. So let's say you started like me with a crappy i7 and a 770 graphics card, back when that was one of the top of the line cards. Well, it wasn't the best. Actually, the best out there at the time was the 780 Ti. And honestly, I optimized my games and made them run way better, got a higher frame rates, and had a great experience. Nonetheless, whenever I start with my first ever PC, then you start upgrading over time. I started with 8 GB of RAM, I moved up to 16 GB of RAM for video editing purposes. You start out with a 770, you then go up to a 970, or even, hell, a 1070. The prices are getting cheaper by the day, like I said. Or even a 1050 Ti, they're really good cards too. It's all based off what you want to do. It's your personal computer. It's like your car. You can take care of it. You can do maintenance on it. You can make that bitch look as beautiful as possible. You guys know me. I've put a lot of time into my PC. I've put a lot of money in my PC, but that was my choice. I chose to work on this PC and make it the way I want it to be. And I'm proud of that. I'm happy that I did that, because I personally love this rig and I feel like I've done something that I enjoy doing. Whenever I get the chance to build a PC, it's like putting together a car. And you put it together and you spend your time with it, and you make sure everything's right, just the way you want it. And then whenever you take those keys, you put them in the ignition, you turn it, and that beauty, just starts up like butter. Or, in our example, you take your PC and you turn on the power switch in the back of the computer, and you go up to the front, and you hit the power button on the front of the computer, and it starts up, and all the LEDs come on, and it starts running, and your monitor turns on. It's the same kind of satisfaction you get. It's satisfying to know I did this, I did it the way I wanted to do it, and I made something. It's something that enthusiasts like myself, Matt, and a bunch of other people out in the community enjoy doing. It's a hobby. And the thing is that I have seen just so many people say, well, it's too expensive, it's too hard, it's scary. It can be at first, but that's why people are here on YouTube to make content to help you guys, to help you get used to something like that and learn how to do these kind of things. Because people like Lion's Tech Tips, I almost said Tep Tips, and Jay's 2 Cents do excellent guides. And there are many other great PC hardware YouTubers out there. I'm just a guy who likes to do gameplay. But if I give people the option and I explain it well enough to the point where they're willing to give it a chance, and they save up the money and they build themselves something that they really take pride into, then I feel like I did something right. And I hope that you guys will really listen to my message. Go ahead, check out those other channels, Lion's Tech Tips, Jay's 2 Cents. Another person I'm going to recommend, really good YouTuber, Rags. He usually debates with people about PC versus console and so on and so forth. And he just does a really good job with that. And honestly, I probably took a little bit of inspiration from him, mainly because he does such a great job explaining this, probably much better than I do. So go ahead, give these guys a look, and let me know what you guys think. But thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, leave a like. If you guys are planning on maybe going to PC or trying it at least, let me know down in the comment section down below. But as always, guys, GamerJlee signing out.